Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Foley, and today we're gonna start a new segment, new playlist on the channel, and it's called My Favorite Combinations. We're gonna take a look at different fight combinations from all of combat sports. I'm gonna break them down for you and teach you how to set them up so that you can try them yourself. So to kick off this new playlist, we're gonna look at one of my favorite combinations that was made popular by one of my favorite fighters, Ernesto Hoost. Now this has been used right across Dutch kickboxing, and sometimes it's called the liver shiver or the Hoost low kick setup. Here's how it works. Okay, let's take a look at it slow so I can show you guys what we're doing here. So I'm gonna step in, I'm throwing a hard jab, boom. Then I'm throwing, it's not a fake, but it's a false overhand. So I'm not trying to put a lot of emphasis on that punch, and I'll explain why in a second. But then I want to put a lot of emphasis on this liver hook. Here, dig to the body, and then off of that, I'm stepping out, and my low kick is coming up and down on an angle here. So again, hard jab, bit of a false overhand, big liver hook, downward cutting low kick. So the reason why we're throwing that kind of a faux overhand right is I want to load up all the power shots on the right side of my opponent's body. So I'm throwing a hard jab to the right side, a light overhand to the left, something to keep their hands up, but not enough to get them to want to cover up hard or brace for the shot or get hit and turtle up. Just something to make sure that their hands stay up. That's going to keep the elbow off the body over here. And then I'm gonna throw a very hard, as hard as I can, liver hook to the body. My opponents now had to block a hard jab, hands up for the overhand, that there wasn't anything there. And then I throw a hard liver hook here. All the weight is now shifted to the right side of the body, making this lead leg a sitting duck. So again, hard jab, touch overhand, hard body shot, step low kick. So the reason why the low kick is going to cut down on an angle like that is A, you're going to be able to get a ton of weight behind it, but B, you've shifted all of your opponent's weight over to this side. This leg is light, so it's not going to take very much for them to check. Hopefully that liver shot did its work, and they're concerned with their body over here. The low kick is going to come down on an angle, because if I come up on an angle and my opponent just lifts their leg a little bit, they're going to be able to check it. But if I kick down on an angle, as they're bringing their leg up, they're gonna get hit on the top of the quad with the low kick. Okay, here's how you set that up. So we're moving around, I'm gonna throw some jabs. I'm gonna throw a hard jab cross, maybe a hard jab overhand, but I'm getting my opponent thinking about keeping their guard up because all of my attacks are going high up on their head. Then when I get that reaction out of my opponent, getting their guard up, blocking, covering up right here, that's when I throw a fake overhand, and I dip my lead shoulder off to the side here. Now the angle that I throw that body hook is on a 45, so I'm coming up on an angle this way. So again, hard jab, touch overhand, liver hook. Let's take a look at Ernesto Hoost landing it here. See how he starts off with a hard jab, touches with the overhand, almost like he's trying to slap his opponent on the top of the head. Then it's a hard liver hook, a step off to the side of the lead leg, and then a downward cut with the outside leg. I'm super excited about this new series that we're adding. I'm gonna put it in a playlist form. It just brings me back to when I was a teenager coming up through and I wanted to learn combinations, and you'd have to sit through like an entire Roy Jones Jr. fight and try to figure out how he was putting together punch combinations. What I hope to do here is give to you guys what I was looking for, and that was for somebody to break down just individual combinations. And then that way you guys can follow along with that at home and put it into your own practice. And always, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm Michael Foley, and I'll see you on the mats.